Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've got a special treat for you today. I'm holding a product in my hand I found out about a month ago, and I've been interested in trying out for since that time, since I've learned about it. And I have to credit the people of Disc Nation, the Discord that I'm on, for pointing this out to me, because I was able to reach out to the people or company that make the ThroForm. That's what this device is, and they sent me one to check out. They made it clear there's no strings attached. They want my opinion on it. They want to see if this is something I can use. So therefore, I'm going to attempt to mess with it today, play around with it. So what is this exactly that I'm holding in my hand? Well, this is essentially a form correction tool. I don't know how well it is for like the average person, or maybe even for myself, certainly at this point in time, because I've only ever tried it on. I've not tried using it yet. So that's what I'm going to do here today. I'm going to give you my first impressions of this product, and I'll go over some of my thoughts about this type of product, what it attempts to fix, what it can't really fix, and I try to leave it up to the viewer to decide what they might use this for. But I want to try to inform you as much as I can with what I'm learning about it and experiencing with it. So with that said, I'm going to go through some notes here because it just finished raining. It's going to rain again relatively soon, so I've got limited time. And as much as I want to wing this and then go through the talking points over time in an organic fashion, I'm just going to do what I can and let you know about this as I'm trying it on, as I'm testing it. I have two cameras here today, so let me go ahead and get suited up. Okay, so as I've mentioned, I've actually put this on already a few times, and I've adjusted it so that it fits for me. So this is the regular size. This is what they had to offer, and this is what I asked for. Now, I've always thought I'm regular or medium size, but I'm actually a little bit, well, skinny, as I'm sure you can tell, maybe skinny fat. But this is as tight as I can make it. You know, I put it on, tighten it up as much as I can, and it's just at the cusp of working for me. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to just show you the process. So this, if you're right-handed, you get the right-handed version, and this goes on your left shoulder. And then you basically wrap this around, and then you put your arm in here like this. You put it down at the bottom of your arm right here. You tighten this up as much as you can, and then wrap it around, and you'll see what this looks like right here, what it's attempting to do. And then here's a strap which comes around, and this is what connects into here. I couldn't see it, it was at the edge of my vision. So this is essentially what the product looks like. So it straps on, gets around your body, you adjust it accordingly, and then there's some extraneous strap here which you cover up with this. It keeps it together so it doesn't fly around. Generally takes no longer than this to put it on. It takes about a minute tops to put it on. I'm of course trying to get this on camera, so of course my level of coordination will vary. But yeah, that is essentially it. This is a ThroForm. Okay, so you might be asking yourself or someone else, what is this for? Well, this is to fix a type of a form issue called rounding. Rounding is a type of shoulder collapse. There's two primary forms of shoulder collapse you're going to deal with. There's horizontal shoulder collapse, where this upper arm has an acute angle that goes inside your body, and as I noted previously, this is as tight as I can make it. But basically this comes in like this, and it collapses. That's horizontal shoulder collapse. The other type of shoulder collapse is vertical shoulder collapse, and that often happens when you do this. And so this addresses the horizontal form of shoulder collapse, rounding. And rounding occurs when you basically collapse this in. Now, since this is a touch too large for my skinny frame, this doesn't 100% prevent the arm from rounding or having shoulder collapse, but it does tense up about right here. So the good news is this helps me tell when I'm starting to get to that state. So I'm going to turn around here. You can kind of see how the strap wraps around my shoulder. Well, what you want to do when you're throwing is you want to keep your shoulders down and then out. You want to bring them out like this, and then you want your elbow up. And so what I'm doing is I'm putting my elbow and arm in a position that makes it easier for this tool to help prevent rounding or shoulder collapse. Now, one thing to note, if you do vertical collapse plus horizontal collapse, you can actually get farther. You can do both. So this you want to keep up. So this has the potential to help train you to learn to feel, hey, my elbow is up, my shoulder's out, this is on a better plane. And what you want to do is this. You want to make sure that you throw like this. And all this does is help you get into position, but it's your responsibility to maintain that position. And even though you can circumvent this device, you want to try not to. And so what I'm going to be doing today is attempting to do some throws here off the tee, Northside Church, hole 13, just in that direction. I've got 2 cameras so I can show you both the side view and the rear view of me throwing, and we're just going to see what this does. So what you're going to see in this video is just my first impressions and my first uses of this. If the time constraints allow, I'm going to do another video where I throw using this on a few holes on this course, and that'll be released in a separate video later. And then a subsequent video after that will be my official review of this product, my thoughts of it, and I'll be able to flesh out a lot more of what I think about it and the use case for you if you may consider it. So yeah, let me go ahead and get finished set up, and I'll start warming up, and then I'll start throwing. Okay, I'm going to do 5 standstill throws at first. I'm going to do a few test movements before I throw. And keep in mind, I'm not trying to throw exactly towards the basket. I'm trying to throw a little bit off to the left. So do not expect it to look like I'm trying to perform on this hole. That was good. Remember, shoulders down and out, elbow up. Ooh, I grip lock that. Ooh, I grip lock that. All right, remember to reset every throw. Get your feet in position, get them wide, nice and wide enough to where they're outside your shoulders. A touch late, but that's a skill issue. I do not feel like this caused me to do that. I feel like, you know, I'm a rec level disc golfer with bad form. I like. Okay, so I'm pretty pleased with those results. Keep in mind, I'm not focused on distance. I'm not even focused on a lot of power. I'm putting maybe 50–60% power on these throws. In fact, I'd be surprised if this is 50% now that I think about it. All I want to do is get it out there and see what this does. Incidentally, this should be towards the bottom of your arm, below your bicep if possible. If you're a very muscular individual, this might actually be tighter for you because you have more muscle mass, more lean mass to work on that. Okay, reset, neutral foot. That's really good. That's really good. Remember, try to fill it out, try to get it to wrap around. This is actually working for me despite my skinny frame. Okay. Okay. To those that are used to seeing me throw in videos, you're used to seeing me put my arm back there, rounding essentially. Despite my best efforts to train not to do that, when you get out on the course and you just start playing, a lot of time your form breaks down, goes back to what it knows. Man. Well, the accuracy is up at least. I don't know about distance, but the fact that it's outside of me grip locking, it seems to be doing almost semi-robotic. That's kind of good if you're into consistency and accuracy. That was grip lock again. That was grip lock again. That was me. So that may have been caused by improper reach back. I don't know. That's actually one of the reasons I wanted to get this, because I have low proprioception, which is the ability to feel what your body is doing. I personally cannot tell when I drop my elbow. So I'm hoping this helps me develop that. I'm very conscious of the device. I can definitely feel it. So it doesn't hurt, but it's definitely there. Late grip lock. Late grip lock. But I think that's a skill issue, but that's not as bad as my grip locks typically are, so that's good. Okay, so the interesting thing about this is I can't really tell if I'm rounding. That's normal, but I do feel like I'm being constrained effectively, so I don't feel like I'm bringing the arm back. I'm also not trying to give it my all and bring the shoulders back, because if you bring your shoulders too far back, you can bring this around. That's not necessarily a bad thing if you're trying to go for an anhyzer or a roller, but for me, who primarily prefers flat to slight hyzer shots, given my power level and skill level, I don't want to have my shoulders rotate more than 90 degrees for my throws, certainly while using this device to help me dial it in. Okay, I'm going to do a set of walk-ups. As you know, I like doing the Corey Ellis walk-up, a 3-step walk-up, a cross-step essentially. So we're going to try that now. I'm going to move myself into frame. We're just going to see what happens. Okay, a little more Annie, but I'm used to that. Okay, a little more Annie, but I'm used to that. So this won't fix your angles. If you release on a wrong angle, that's all on you. You can't blame this. You know, this has a limited purpose, so it has, in my opinion, limited like responsibility or limited blame. That's good to know. All right, let's go again. I'm releasing a touch late and a touch to Annie. I'm releasing a touch late and a touch to Annie. I will have to work on that. Let's try a little bit more hyzer. Oof. That was a mistake on my part. That was a mistake on my part. Focus, Nick. Aim. Slide hyzer. Come on, buddy. You got this. There we go. Still a late release. There we go. Still a late release. But I think I adjusted my angle slightly. Try one more. Hey guys, how's it going? All right, getting. There we go. That one felt better. Touch too high, but that's basically what I wanted. There we go. That one felt better. Touch too high, but that's basically what I wanted. Let's go pick them up. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually not down on this product. So far with my impressions, I like what I'm experiencing here. I decided not to do any more practice throws here since it looks like it's gonna rain a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now in the next video is I'm gonna go play a few holes until it rains or until I'm done with my testing, and we'll give you an idea of how this thing performs on the course. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please stand by as I have more content on the way. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.